Hey, Jason Greer back. I'm with, we got coaches running through here. We got UIL guys running through here. It's crazy. We'll have to turn the camera around, kind of show you guys what's happening out here. But we're at Waco, the Texas High School Baseball Coaches Association Convention. I'm with Coach Cephus at Cy Ranch High School. Coach, thanks for joining us.
Absolutely.
Appreciate it. Appreciate the time.
Thank you.
So how's it going so far with seminars? Have you hit anything?
So far, we're just kind of walking in and seeing some old faces, some new faces. So just going through the convention first time here, but getting to run into your buddies and your rivals. That's always the fun part of Waco.
Yeah, some guys when you started your career as a JV coach, and now you see them and guys you coached with in the past.
The circle of coaching.
It is.
You see these legends that are now retiring. I just ran into Coach Rupp, and then you see Coach Cedeno, and you see Coach McPherson from Katy, and all those guys, the Hall of Famers, and all that baseball knowledge. They've probably forgotten more baseball than I'll ever know.
No, yeah, exactly. Well, Coach, 2025, give us kind of a recap how your season went. You're in the Woods, Bridgeland. That district.
That part of the Cy-Fair schools. So our district has some good ball players, some good coaches, and so they really get you prepared. And then our first round matchup, we always end up with one of those Kleins or the Tom Balls. So that first round is go time right now. So that's kind of where we've been the past few years. Klein Collins has our number right now, and so that's kind of what our off season's been about, improving ourselves and getting better in the postseason to where we can make those plays so we can start advancing and getting back to the rich tradition that Cypress Ranch has.
So 2026, one of the questions I'm asking a lot is how does your fall look? How's your fall season look? What do you do? How do you use that because this gets on us quick here, right? We're starting Friday, Saturday. And then I don't know if you're rolling into Monday with tryouts, but it's here.
It's here. And so basically what we try to do with our fall program is we get going as soon as we get back to school because the guys are hot. Their arms are still in shape. So we'll have a fall schedule where we'll play about 7 weeks. And once we play through the end of Halloween, and once November hits, we like to call it no-throw November. So we put the balls away, we hit the weight room, we get after individual drills. Infielders will be on, infield individual drills, outfield individual drills. So everybody will kind of get back to the basics, almost like a spring training type atmosphere once November hits. And they all know no-throw November, we'll kind of take it easy. And then once the season gets 6 weeks from the beginning date, so from this Friday, we'll back it up, start the throwing program again, start getting hot and start getting the juices flowing. And then once we get to Waco, then that's really when it starts getting hot. Now we know when we get back, it's go time. So we're ready to go.
Yeah. So as we look to this spring and in 2026, how some players you want to highlight? How's the team looking based on your fall?
I thought we had a bunch of players have good fall balls. So I know with us, senior leader-wise, we have some pitchers on the mound. Jacek Skasny, he's been with us since he's a sophomore, and he's going to throw well. Other pitchers we have, Braxton Onheiser. Behind the dish, we've got good catching. We've got a senior, J.J. Soto, and then he's got some competition trying to back him up, Cooper Mitchell-Moore. Reese Cargill. So we have our shortstop has been really going to take that next step for me. Alex Hernandez, I think, he's that typical Cypress Ranch shortstop where if you hit him the ball, that's going to be an out. He's going to go make plays in the hole. He's going to go make plays up the middle, and he's a switch hitter. So I think that we have the type of players that can do well. We just got to make sure that we're playing the same. I thought we played great up until we got to the playoffs. And then when we got to the playoffs, we just didn't play as well as we did during the normal season, regular season. So I think we can just make that next step, continue to play like we've been playing. I think we'll be all right.
So were you young last year? Is that kind of a –
We've had a mix. We had some seniors, but we had some juniors, sophomores mixed in. So I think we have a good mix of senior leadership plus those young guys that are really wanting to get after it and the juniors. So I really think right now we have a good window of a bunch of talented players that want to get after it.
Man, that's great to hear in a competitive district.
Absolutely. You know, you've got Bridgeland in there, you've got Cy Woods, you've got Langham Creek, you've got Waller, you've got Cy Park on the come up. You've got all these teams that you can't take a night off. It's not like that. And I love our format where we're playing the same team Tuesday and Friday,
Right.
so you don't get that matchup where you're seeing everybody's one. You're having to start getting your playoff roster and your ones and twos lined
So
up.
is that new this year, or did you guys do that? Have you done it in the past?
We have done it in the past, and I really like that way the better than the round robin old school way that when I played, that's kind of how we did it.
Yeah, we did the 8 teams,
Yes.
and then you flipped it over,
Correct.
and then you played at home, you played away.
Yes.
I found, I call games for the Woodlands, and they did the 13-6A does the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
They do the Tuesday, Friday,
Right.
and then every now and then, because there's 9, we got to have a Saturday game, which kind of throws things off. But for me as a broadcaster, I can see a kid from Willis that maybe was a bench guy in the first game, and he comes in, and you're like, wow, this kid was on the bench. Or you see some different pictures. You get a different
Absolutely.
look instead of seeing that same guy.
Yes. Yeah.
And I think it challenges you as a coach
Absolutely.
in the game planning.
Absolutely, because same thing you're having. You're having to almost play like a playoff series that week where, let's say it is the Woodlands week. We know that we're going to get, hopefully we can get to their bullpen. What are our matchups off the bench going to look like against their bullpen? So you start to have those kind of playoff type thoughts during the regular season, and I think that gets you prepared for the playoffs.
You have those 2 games, and that's it.
That's it. That's it.
And if it comes down to a tiebreaker at the end and you've already played them,
Right.
it's what's done is done.
We were almost going to have to play Bridgeland for the district championship a third game because we had split that Tuesday, Friday. So we were going to have to come back at Saturday, but luckily that didn't occur. So we were good to go.
Well, Coach, we appreciate you sitting down with us, taking the time out of your day. I know there's a lot of seminars and booths to get after, and check it out. You can go get you a pitching machine over there. I don't think your AD is going to approve that, the budget.
Oh, we need one.
But appreciate your time, Coach. Good luck this year,
All right.
2026. Coach
Thank you for having me.
Cy Ranch. Thank you, Coach.
Thank you.